My people, it seems there is a change of mind by the Northerners towards the new tax bill that the federal government is trying to bring on board. They are beginning to see what is going to be in for them. I think the North is shifting ground, and that is what is on ground now. Thank you for listening to us. Don't forget to share, to like, and to subscribe. A couple of northern states will be at an advantage by this bill. One example, Kano. Who said that? Governor Sule is saying Kano State is a very good example of one of the states in the north that will benefit from this new tax bill that the federal government is bringing forward. So let's hear the news. The ongoing debate surrounding the tax reform bill in Nigeria has highlighted concerns over regional disparities, with southern states potentially facing disadvantages while some northern states may emerge as beneficiaries. During an interview with Arise TV, Abdullahi Sule, the governor of Nasarawa State, provided insights into how he proposed consumption-based taxation could favor states like Kano. A couple of northern states will be at an advantage by this bill, and I will give you one example. Kano, Sules explained, using sugar production as an example. He described how invoicing practices could skew the VAT allocations to Kano. That's the VAT. When I produce 100 trucks of sugar and I'm going to ship, probably 60 out of that will be bought by a customer in Kano. The invoice will read like the consumption is in Kano, but it's because the owner of the money is in Kano, he noted. However, Sule clarified that the actual distribution of goods often spans multiple regions, creating a mismatch between where the VAT is recorded and where the goods are ultimately consumed. The guy who bought it has branches all over the north, and so is going to distribute this sugar all over the place. The same thing happens with cement, and the same thing happens with petroleum, he added. I think educating ourselves is very, very important when it comes to all these bills that they are bringing forth, and Nigerians need to really, really, really come out and be part of governance. For me, I like the reaction of the North towards the bill, whether biased or not. After all, democracy is about interest. Even policies also is about interest. So whatever is good for them is what they should fight for. And also for them to say whatever is good for the goose is also good for the gander. They need to really, really ask questions to clarify things. If there are things that they don't seem to understand, they have every right to ask. If there are things they think will not favor them, they have every right to reject. If there are things they feel that is neither here nor there, of course they have every right to show their skepticism at all times. But what is much more important is that after due diligence, after thorough investigation, I think it is necessary for us to come to a round table, a definite conclusion, and to say the right thing. And then let's look at the right side of the whole thing. They weigh the pros and cons and then begin to forge ahead towards what will be beneficial to their people. But then we should be also careful. Who are the people fighting? Who are the people waging war against the tax reform bill? Is it the generality of the people in the north, or their selfish elites, the elites among them? Are they the one thinking that if this is done, is going to affect me, not the generality of the populace? So these are the things we need to check. What are the undertones? What is on the ground? We need to really know. But I like the fact that a governor from the north, Governor Sule from Nasarawa State specifically, could help the northerners to see the advantage in what the tax reform bill will bring forth. And also, with the president having a mind of each state, making sure that they become self-reliant and then enjoying what they can produce, I think it's a good move in the right direction to spur every state to work. Not that somebody will be working somewhere, another person will be reaping it. I remember that some were arguing that how can the northern states, has already promulgated law to ban alcohol, will now benefit from alcohol VAT. Of course, we should balance things. We are a nation, and whatever is good for the goose is also good for the gander. If they don't want to take alcohol, of course the onus lies on them not to share in any VAT that is a proceed of alcohol. And the same thing goes for some other things too. But then, in a larger view, what is important right now is what the bill wants to generate, what the bill wants to bring forth, such that each state can stand on its or her own. And this is very, very important, very germane in the mind of every Nigerian, not only in the heart of the president, because of course we know already that things are not properly done, things are upside down, the federalism is not true. But with policies like this, documents like this, we can begin to move towards this right direction. Doing things are right, even though it may take time, but at least a little step every day will move us towards our desired destination. At least a mighty drop every day can make a big ocean. Let's just continue. I'm happy for the north that they are beginning to see the reasons behind the tax reform, and they should continue to make sure that they look inward in order to harness some of the resources that the providence God has made available even for them. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.